package it so that people would like it. And put the food program and not give people the excuse to just work out and not start to dial in the food and portion aspect of what they do. And the biggest part is the peer support, and that's what we started to see with the message boards in the early 2000s, and then this concept of paying the people who do the hard work of losing the weight, losing 28 pounds, losing 100 pounds. I mean, these amazing stories that we have, those are the people who are the heroes in this business. I've never had to lose 100 pounds, but somebody who does that, when they inspire 10, 15, 20, 100 people to do the program that helped them lose the weight, that's the guy, that's the woman that deserves to get paid for it. And quite frankly, that's the way we help 200 million people in this country who are overweight or obese turn things around, because there's that additional incentive. It's not a government program, it's not a tax rebate, it's not an insurance program. It's a financial opportunity for people to see that there's a real benefit. There's an enhancement to life when you take it seriously, the way you treat your body, the way you feed your body, and everything about life gets better. So the people, you people, who take that message out there, have the courage to get on the phone right here and talk to people about it, you're the ones who deserve to get rich because of it, right? It's not just about Beachbody, it's not just about me coming up with a product idea. We could sell this stuff at retail, and we'd sell a ton of it. But it'd be a lot of people buying product, sliding it conveniently under the bed, where it would sit, unless, maybe their doctor said something or whatever, but they'd be alone with it, and that's the problem. You want to influence behavior, you need to connect people. Beachbody Challenge is a formal approach to connecting people, and I'm just so grateful that you guys have the courage to take this concept, which is very simple, but so powerful. Now, one thing, I was talking to my brother, he mentioned, he was making his list, he said, a lot of these people on my list right now already own P90X. And I said, that is a great opportunity. Okay, here's how we use them. So many people own P90X, right? Well, and many of them have done it. Why don't you start a challenge group that's going to start on 11/1/11, and get everybody to work out from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Pacific time, sorry. But see if you can get them to there, because we're giving away $1,111 in the Wowie Super Gym in that hour. You get your group, say, hey, we're going to kick it off there, and they're just going to do a flight of P90X. They don't have to do the full 90 days because they already own it, but get them on Shakeology to do the program until January 1st when they start P90X too. So start a mini challenge group with the P90X or the Turbo Fire or whatever they already own. Until then, they're going to kick it off with P90X too, so you can get that group to perpetuate. Again, the point is, 200 million people in this country are overweight or obese. There's no reason to wait until the challenge packs are available. Just get them moving. Just get them going. People are going to appreciate it. You've got to know people. And one of the other tips that I heard when this concept started rolling is, once you get one group going, and you know how we talk about wear and share, right? You wear your P90X logo or Insanity logo, and people are like, hey, does that really work? And one of the guys in the videos, Mike Ryan, was telling me how his son was wearing a P90X logo, and the person behind the counter said, hey, that kid does P90X, a little 5-year-old. It's like, no, I do it. It's like, oh yeah, some of us here at Starbucks have tried that a couple of times. And right there, on the spot, Mike set up a 5-person challenge group at that Starbucks that he said, I'm going to check it with you guys once a week. I'll come in. And what's great about that is that those 5 people, because they work together, will now keep themselves accountable, because they're not going to want to let each other down. They're not going to be the one that shows up and, oh, I have all these excuses and everything. So you can do the same. Dad, they could use a challenge group. David, get on it, buddy. Robin, your new company, whatever. Mitch, wherever you're going to go, buddy. I mean, Joseph, your teacher. So my point is that there's always something to start. If you want to generate transactions in your life, anybody in here, raise your hand if you do not, no joking around, raise your hand in here if you do not want to earn any extra income. Just raise your hand. You don't want to. You're okay. See, I told you, no jokes, Heather. Okay, right, me too. My hand's in. I would like some extra income. Okay, if you want to create transactions that will get you additional income in your life, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to take action to generate transactions. I don't want to hear excuses. You can spot it in a second when you were about to pick up that phone today, or you're about to make that list, and the fears start to come up, and the doubts start to come up, and the excuses, and I'm a victim, and I couldn't do it, and I don't know if that guy, and he might reject me. You have to stop it. That's the problem. That's why you're an emotional eater. That's why you're not working out. That's why you're that's why you're undermining your own success. When we put personal development into the game plan, we did that for a reason. And that's because the reasons that we got unhealthy aren't just because there's fast food around. It's because emotionally we've let other things sort of make us feel good rather than working on our stuff so that we can feel better, so that we can be more powerful people. You guys are here. You showed up on a Sunday. Happens to be a bye week, so maybe you get but you showed up on a Sunday for this silly thing called Beachbody, and you guys are part of the solution. Now, you showed up, but how many people didn't show up? How many people on your team knew about this that didn't show up, that could have? There's so much potential. The fact that there were, let's say, 20 contacts here, or maybe up to 100 contacts made today, that's 100 people who were sitting at home today wondering, are they going to feel better about themselves next week or not? Am I going to do something proactive about my life next week or not? Or December 1st or whenever it is, that you guys took the action. You have so much potential. Every Monday morning when I get on that coach call, and there's another one tomorrow morning, I'm going to be in New York, but I'm going to get on it at noon. Every Monday that I get on that coach call, I'm winding myself up. I have the same issues as you. When I get to the office, I'm like, what the heck do I do again? What's my why? Where's the coffee machine? You know, it's really easy to get sidetracked. It's really easy to let excuses, or I got to update my Facebook page or Twitter, or I wonder who's sending me emails and stuff. If you want to generate transactions, you have to take the right action. That's what this is about.